Currently, there are about 50 to 75 trillion pieces of plastic and microplastics in the ocean. Ocean pollution is a big environmental issue. Ocean pollution consists of things like plastic waste, oil spills, and chemicals that could be toxic. Ocean pollution threatens human health, marine life, and ecosystems. We are here as a group to persuade you to do your part and help out ocean pollution. 3 ways you could fix ocean pollution is it protects marine life, improves human health, and has economic benefits. By making sure these things happen, we can put in a policy that limits the use of chemical contaminants. Ocean pollution has a bad impact on marine life, affecting small to the biggest marine life there is. Some ways that pollution affects marine life are chemical contaminants like heavy metals, industrial chemicals, and pesticides. These chemicals can cause much harm to marine life. According to National Geographic Society, such as nitrogen and phosphorus in the coastal ocean promotes the growth of algal blooms, which can be toxic to wildlife and harmful to humans. This shows how the use of chemical contaminants being put out in the ocean affects marine life in a poor manner. A new policy should be put in place to help limit the amount of chemical contaminants being placed in the ocean. The policy should consist of the amount of chemicals each person can use each year.
The solution. The chemicals are harmful to marine life, causing various health problems. To help with chemical runoff, farmers need to be more careful when fertilizing their fields. Agriculture is a primary source of nitrogen and phosphorus through the runoff of excessive nutrients in animal manure and chemical fertilizers, according to marine pollution. When these chemicals run off, it can cause many harmful side effects to marine life, such as buildup in their tissues, reproductive issues, development delays, and maybe even death. The more fertilizer is used, the more it kills and hurts our ocean life. Farmers could use more precise techniques when tilling the ground and prepping for fertilizing their fields. Rotating their cover crops can also help to prevent excessive runoff into waterways. Farmers can improve nutrient management practices by applying nutrients in the right amount, says United States Environmental Protection Agencies. A way this problem could be helped is through legislation and policies. The government of the United States can produce stricter regulations to reduce the use of chemicals or ensure that safety practices are being used so that they do not end up with the marine life.
Ocean pollution is such an impactful issue that affects marine life, human health, and the overall ecosystem. One of the practical solutions is for a limited use of harmful fertilizers and chemicals. We also must reduce the amount of trash found in the ocean by using smarter ways of recycling and even some biodegradable materials. According to OceanSociety.org, plastic pollution is one of the greatest threats to ocean health worldwide. The only possible issue with this might be the cost of development for recycling systems. It could also be very difficult to regulate the use of chemical fertilizers farmers use. For example, some farms and farmers may have resistance to the regulation of their products, and some companies may not be comfortable with using biodegradable products or installing recycling bins. Ocean pollution will always be something that is talked about and brought up. It is one of the largest issues that the world faces. There are many ways that we can try to solve it, such as recycling, limiting harsh chemicals, and informing the public about this pressing issue. Although there are some who will try to resist the ways to solve ocean pollution, we must still push for solutions. It is still important that we advocate for our oceans and marine life.